So Tectone has been having a terrible couple of days, I've got to say. And, you know, Tectone has a terrible time most of the time, frankly. But really bad couple of days for just spugging out on the internet. So, you'll see here there's a deleted tweet. Tectone removed this one. But Amaranth is replying. Now, in the original tweet by Tectone, he basically said something like, it was like talking shit on her for being like an OnlyFans whore, basically. It was, what? It was a clip, I remember now. I remember exactly what it was. So it's a clip of Amaranth and Nick at like a strip club or something. And Nick's like leering at some stripper and Amaranth like gets mad at him and pulls him away or some shit. It's some shit like that. It's something like that happened. And Tectone's basically like, oh, you show your fucking tits online for everyone to see and you're going to get mad at your guy for looking at another woman. These double standards bullshit. What is this double standards bullshit? It's like, okay, man. And Amaranth quote tweets it, saying, assuming that just because she has an OnlyFans, she must be down for anything from her man, is how you got into the mess you're in with Pinky Chew. So obviously, the girl accusing Tectone. So kind of just totally mocked there. Just totally fucking slapped around there. Stay in your own lane and focus on beating your case, bro. So that's unfortunate for Tectone. That's very unfortunate for Tectone. You'll see he's obviously removed this tweet. He ended up removing this tweet. But that's step one, okay? That's first piece. That happened. That feeds into the video we're gonna watch. The other thing that feeds into the video we're gonna watch. Also, this Ludwig stuff feeds into it, but I don't. Why can't I pause this?
A lot of people want to go on.
Why can't I? There we go. The Ludwig, there's like a Ludwig video or something. I haven't seen the Ludwig video. I don't care about the Ludwig video either. But I don't. I literally could not give a fuck what Ludwig thinks about the shot collar. You know, I didn't care about the shot collar at the peak. I certainly don't care about the shot collar 2 weeks later when some fucking lizard is talking about it. So, guys, can you hear that beeping? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Did you hear the beeping? So yeah, I don't care about the shot collar stuff. I can't bring myself to care. I'm not going to watch the Ludwig video about it because it's like another 20 minutes. Yeah, it's ankle bracelet. It's like another like 20, 30 minutes on the segment that I don't want to do. So we're not doing that. But we are going to watch this Chud clip, because this is relevant. This is relevant.
A lot of people want to go online.
Yeah. And make shit up about men, right?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So if you don't know, Tectone and Asmongold, when Rich's allegations first came out, they totally sold him down the river. They were like, believe women. Tectone's like fucking crying. He's like, I was raped, and people don't believe you when you're raped. Like that was that's like his whole video. Like it's like it's so terrible. I don't want to see people doing that. I don't want to see people doubting stories and all this shit. And then he releases a new video the other day, where after Rich has settled his case with this woman, Tectone's like, yeah. These lying OnlyFans whores, they just destroy everyone's life and they get away with it. It's like, okay, Tectone. Okay, Tectone. Surely the only thing that's changed here is evidence. So, Chud was responding to that. Chud did a video about that, I believe. And this clip got posted to Orc Yeet. Pa Yeet. And Tectone saw this. We can tell Tectone saw this.
A lot of people want to go online.
Yeah. And make shit up about men, right?
And tell women or men that their stories are invalid.
What? What? Oh my god! What? Wow! It's almost like Tectone is a totally disgraceful, principleless fucking hack. Would you believe it? So here he is, 2 years ago, before he contended with his own allegation, before he had his right-wing fucking pivot, right? Validating and backing up the allegation against Rich Campbell.
I mean, facts.
Only now he's on his new fucking arc to call her a lying OnlyFans whore. And don't think that the dropping of the lawsuit is a substantive detail that changes things here. It's not. It's not.
That's facts. That is facts. That is just facts. I was inconclusive on the Rich allegations when they came out, and I'm the same now, me personally. There just never was enough evidence to draw a super firm conclusion. I was hoping the lawsuit outcome would shed some light on it, but obviously they've basically agreed to no payment, non-disparagement, go their separate ways. So I really don't know what to take from that. But yeah, this Chud clip obviously was on LSF and then went around on Twitter. So Tectone saw that clip and he was very upset about it, as I understand. So now let's take a look at this video, just titled Ludwig. Okay.
What's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. Just finished watching the Chainsaw Man movie. Absolutely fantastic. 9.2 out of 10. If you haven't seen it, go watch it immediately. Today's video is going to be on everybody's.
Of course he likes the rape comic. Of course he likes the rape comic.
That now we probably don't give a fuck about anymore. Ludwig, and I hate saying that shit because Ludwig used to be one of my favorite content creators. He was definitely up there. Yeah, really funny. Just a good, chill dude. But man, I kind of regret this whole how much I broke out into the mainstream streamer circle. I kind of wish I always stayed like an obscure streamer because, man, the more I find out about like the inner workings of streamers and the inner workings of every clique, it's
this
just
is the most embarrassing shit people do. I wish I stayed small, man. I wish I stayed small. I'm suffering from success. Shut up, man. Shut up. Give it a rest.
Cesspool of fake motherfuckers, and you know, maybe it's fucked up.
Also, actually, speaking of being a super rage popular streamer, now's a great time, guys, to remind you. 329 people here right now. 37 likes on stream. It's almost 300 or so people. And please move the cursor, thumbs up and clicking it, or pressing the thumbs up on the mobile device. That'd be hugely appreciated. If you want to take your support one step further, you can do it directly through a Stream Elements link in the pinned chat message. You go to buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat, buy a super chat which will highlight a message and read it on TTS, or buy a super sticker which is a YouTube imagery gift that will highlight in chat and I'll subscribe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you. Okay.
For me to wish that I just still lived in delusion, but I mean, like all of y'all, I was just a viewer once, and then now, man, there's so many people that just suck ass. It's insane. There are so many people who are just willing to lie to get 5 extra viewers. It's just like, good Lord.
Yeah, who's lying? Who's lying,
Techie?
Techie?
Do these people get? It's honestly
spit the lies, Techie. How are people lying?
Like quite depressing. Oh well, I'll just have sex later and I'll feel better. Normally when I make one of these videos,
inspiring
I'm always
confidence
looking,
here. Really inspiring confidence, I gotta say.
I wonder if they're going to comment. I wonder if they're going to tweet. Because, you know, I always love the old back and forth. They're fun. I love it. Get into these little debacles where I understand that I deeply, deeply get underneath these people's skins. And the reason why is because I'm an easy dunk.
Well, if Tectone wants to fight, why doesn't he? And this is an amazing idea that I'm coming up with here. Here's a couple of things that Tectone could do. He could, number one, watch the Shamu videos on stream. How about that? If he wants like a fight, if he wants to get into a debacle on the internet, he could watch Shamu's videos about him on the live stream and respond. That's a good way of getting into a debacle. You could do it. You could gain a lot there. You stand to gain a lot doing that. You could clear your name. How awesome would that be? Everyone would stop calling you a rapist. I guess not, though. I guess he doesn't want to do that.
And the reason why I'm an easy dunk is because enough people...
So yeah, this easy dunk shit, he's like seething about this Amaranth tweet. This is what this is about.
Deeply, deeply get underneath these people's skins. And the reason why is because I'm an easy dunk. And the reason why I'm an easy dunk is because enough people have pretended that factually.
So he's saying, I love getting into these little debacles because I see how I get under people's skin. And the reason I get under people's skin is because I'm an easy dunk. No, that's why people respond to you. People respond to you because you're not getting under their skin, really. You're an easy dunk. So when you start chatting shit, the response is very simple. The response is very simple, obvious and true. And so you get screwed on it every time.
Incorrect information is truthful, as well as many of the popular streaming gossip sites where astroturfed or negative agendas were pushed by very large streamers at the time. But that's okay. Their career will soon come to an end, I'm sure, while I will remain, as I am a very constant in this community.
Miss Kiff, Emery's going to take you down, Miss Kiff. Emery's going to take you down. Is she live yet, by the way? Well, she's live, but is she talking yet? Lazy fucking streamer. Dragging shit out. She is talking. I don't think she's saying anything interesting yet.
Strong, going through worse shit than everybody else, and I do it with a smile. It's great. But Ludwig has gone on record saying that he would sooner kill himself than watch one of my videos. So, Ludwig, if you ever respond to my videos, that means you watched it, which means you know what you got to do next. Anyways, don't do that. I don't want any streamer to ever hurt themselves. I just want to make sure that's very clear in case you're in a dark spot. And that includes you too, Hassan. I don't ever want any harm to come to you. I don't want any harm to come to any streamer. However, I would love for people to lose, their otherwise good rep by being exposed as the pieces of shit you are. Can't believe Hassan is moving away from Collargate by just lying enough and getting enough of his friends to lie enough, which is where we are today. Ludwig was pretty critical.
The thing is, if these people are so terrible, you're doing an awful job at exposing them because you never come with like any evidence. You just put these videos up, just fucking rambling like a fucking crybaby.
You only one time actually, which is why I don't understand why you're so upset. Ludwig,
I'm posting like these dog shit compilations where you like don't understand what Hassan's saying in like 90% of the clips. You're like posting them like, look what he's doing here. It's like, yeah, you don't understand the point that's being made, so you look kind of dumb. Like maybe if you tried a bit harder, maybe you could expose these people, but it's not happening with going out into your back garden and fucking crying for 15 minutes at a time.
Pretty good. You invited me to your Fortnite tournament and you were kind of gassing me up quite a bit. And then I'm slightly critical of you enabling an alcoholic.
So he's mad as fuck at Ludwig. He's like, Ludwig, you invited me to a Fortnite tournament. You invited me to... We dropped Tomato Town, Ludwig. And now you do this to me. You do this to me, Ludwig. Yeah, it's Fortnite again. Same shit with Chud. Fortnite is like a special bond to Techie, okay? It's like a very special bond to Techie.
To near levels of where a man almost died, as well as many women were being sexually harassed. And you got upset at me for what? Being a good person? Do you want me to lie? Do you want me to lie for my friends? Do you want me to cover up for my friends? I don't do that. I will always be a straight shooter. Always.
Right.
I've called out Asmongold. And, I don't really...
Except when it's about, you know... Wait, when has he called out Asmongold? When the fuck has he called out Asmongold? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Come on now. Dude, he literally lies every fucking video. He literally lies every fucking video. If it's not just like... What did he do? He was like spreading that total fucking lie the other video about the No Kings crowd sizes, right? He was saying that MSNBC put a fake live feed up from like years ago to lie about the crowd sizes at No Kings. And it was like the most... Like, it was like... Fucking had community notes on Twitter, debunked everywhere. Everyone knew that wasn't true. It's like very widely known that this was like total bullshit. That no, that was footage of this year. It was the No Kings protest. Just one fucking tweet that said that shit that got traction. So Tectone is a just flagrant liar. Obviously, he lied about his own allegations. He lied about the cheating thing with the car clip. It's just obscene.
Go any further than that, because that's pretty much the only person that people consistently use my name in the same sentence with, so there's not really going to be a name that tops that. But yeah, I've called out Asmon many, many, many times when he is fucked up, and I will continue to do so because that is what people do.
Show us.
Especially people with consciences, especially people who try to be good friends, because you will be even more critical of the people you care about because you want them to grow and succeed as people. Unlike other people where they say, I was this guy's friend once, and now I'm just trying to help him, and then just say a whole bunch of lies, which is just very productive. Ludwig. I don't know how every time, because I root for you, Ludwig, I really do. I don't understand how every time you finally score a W, very rare these days, very rare W, like, Jesus, like astronomically low odds of actually scoring a W, but you somehow managed to do it. You escaped from the collar of Hassan. By the way, if you watch this year's Streamer Awards, I won't be nominated for anything because I don't stream. But also, I guarantee you, dude, last year there was like 3 jokes about me from people who I don't even know. So I always find it funny.
Yeah, I think they should do I think they should actually invite every streamer who wins an award on stage to do a 90-second routine about Tectone being a sex criminal. I think they should be obligated, if you are to receive your award on the night, you must perform a 90-second comedy routine about how Tectone is a sex criminal abuser. You have to be, like, in fact, take it even further, just call him a pedophile, just be straight defamatory with it. Well, I mean, kind of defamatory. Obviously, he's, you know, liked all that show stuff, but what? But you know what I mean? Like, just go crazy. That's what they should do, just to make this guy seethe. Just to make this guy seethe. Just because you're crying about this, about people throwing fucking side shots to you at the Stream Awards last year because you're like a fucking loser who, obviously, all of your old friends fucking hate. Like, just because you're so mad about that, they should actually, every single one of them should do it for a minute and a half each.
People say they have no idea who I am, yet almost every single streamer talks about me. It's kind of insane. So
is he in some kind of avant-garde cug cage as some meta performance art point? I think that's possible. I think that's possible.
Anyways, Ludwig scores a W and finally tells the fucking truth. Good for him. Love that shit. And he says that he is 100% positive that that collar is a shot collar because he's seen what's been posted on the internet. He's seen what we have all seen. He used his eyeballs and he said, wait a minute, these things fucking work. A lot of things that, for some reason, a lot of people in LA don't seem to have as functioning eyes, even when Sasha Grey herself doesn't even have a functioning ears or a functioning brain. Wow. Because when she was quite literally told by QT that it was a shot collar, she goes, oh my, I don't want to see that. And it's just kind of pathetic. But Ludwig,
I haven't followed all the minutiae of the shot collar stuff, so I think I kind of know the Sasha Grey thing. What she, I mean, I can tell from that. She turned on a clip where QT said, or turned off a clip where QT said that it was a shot collar or something. Is that right? I'm not gonna lie, I think anyone that followed the shot collar stuff super closely is like incredibly gay. It's like incredibly gay.
Called us on out. And you said that is 100% shot collar, a thing that everybody on Earth knows. You lasted maybe 13 hours. Maybe 13 hours. And you completely folded on yourself, you absolute spineless coward. And then you have these people in your audience that I know get under your skin. I know what makes you so mad because I know what makes streamers mad, and I know you're uncomfortable. You want to know why?
You know you get mad. You know what makes you mad, Tectone, because you see them on Twitter all day, every day.
You were calling these people who said, uh-oh, gonna get the call from Hassan, and you're like, you guys are so pathetic. And you want to know why you got so upset? Because you know they're right. And you know that you are horrified of that man, and you are horrified of that community.
This niche thing you follow is pretty gay, unlike the plethora of niche things I follow, which are based and cool. Yeah. Yeah.
A community that I've been dealing with for well over a year now. And yes, there's a lot of people, and yes, they will make your life a lot harder than you might desire. But people like you aren't like people like me, where you will do what is necessary. You will tell the truth, even at a detriment to your own well-being.
Wow. But this guy's a fucking hero, no?
You have to understand how easy of a position I was at. I was connected with so many streamers And, you know, a lot of people like to call me a social chameleon. A lot of people like to call me, a lot of people say I have no principles. A lot of people say I stand for nothing. These are what haters say.
Very true. All true statements.
Do you understand how easy it would have been to go to all these streamers and stroke their ego?
But I think you tried that and they didn't like you, and now it's failed. You're doing this.
Like, I know they want me to say, oh my God, you're the best. Oh my God, I love being on stream. Brother, I literally went on Ms. Kiff's stream during Camp Canoe, not once, not twice, but 3 different times, and told him that his community sucks fucking ass and that nobody wants to fucking be here. When all I had to do was just smile and say, let's go, Mizzy Wizzy. More viewers. I know how streamers work. It's not easy. They're all simple-minded. You just...
I made, like, everyone miserable at this event. I went on his stream, like, 3 times, just fucking complained. Why am I not getting invited back? Why am I... It's because I stand on my principles. It's because I stand on my principles to go around at social events and make everyone else fucking miserable, ruin work by complaining all day, every day. That's not you standing on anything, Tech. It's you being like a whiny fucking bitch, as always.
Glaze the fuck out of them, and you say, yes, very cool, very good, I really like this. And then all of a sudden you're collabing nonstop. And then you donate to charity. That's all you gotta do. Just be
Is Emma
nice
accusing Miskip yet?
You're the best.
When's this happening?
And donate money to charity. Congratulations. Your viewerships will start skyrocketing because, dude, it pays dividends.
Sexual assault and stalking, apparently, is the claim.
To be a fake-ass, dick-sucking yes men in this community. And it's pathetic. And I refuse to be that shit. Absolutely not. But not you, Ludwig. You felt 1% of Hassan community's anger, and you folded like a fucking omelet, brother. You folded like an omelet. And you sat there like at MP with his little soy hands. And he went, well, guys, you know, upon further consideration, I had a call with Hassan, and maybe I should have said 99% because, well, I just don't think it's actually a shot caller after all. Brother, are you now telling your community to doubt their eyes as well? Jesus fucking Christ. You either got duped, or you're spineless, or you're an idiot. Pick one. I mean, good God. Good fucking God.
Wow.
The more and more...
Wow. They're sticking up for their friend on the shot collar drama. Wow. I legit don't care. I don't care.
Things are developing, guys. I want you to know that if you are a part of the people who watch my videos, do you guys understand my frustration? Do you guys understand my hatred? How is everybody such a fake-ass bitch? It is fucking
This guy's
insane.
so miserable, bro. It's so funny.
It is pure fucking insanity how people will experience 1% of backlash and fold like a bitch on their ideals. And there's so many of these people from LA. It's insane.
Like, there's no way you could say if Tectone was getting the Hassan treatment right now, he would have had a total manic breakdown. He would have like actually Benoit or done like the thing, you know, like the guy who did Coney 2012. You know how when he like started running out in traffic like naked and shit. Like Tectone would be on that type of shit if he had the Hassan campaign run against him.
I'm not going to tell you Austin's better, because it sure as fuck isn't. Jesus Christ. I mean, holy fuck.
Yeah, jacking in the street in San Diego.
It's like these streamers, they've never had to struggle a single moment in their entire fucking life. And they know if they ever fall off, they are fucked forever. Man. So they are willing to suck any dick they possibly can and bend the knee at anything if it means self-preservation. Self-preservation is the name of the game. That's it. That's all they care about. That's all they've ever cared about, and I think that's pathetic. I do. A man who stands for nothing falls for everything.
Yeah, that's you. That's you repeating like
And
retarded fucking disinfo that you read on Twitter in every fucking video. Yeah, you stupid motherfucker. Yeah, unironically.
think that people are starting to wake up. I really, really, really do. I hope that shit was worth it, Lud. Because now people see you for who you are. You are just a guy who is just gonna...
Dude, isn't this like the 6th time that Ludwig has stuck up for her son in an unpopular moment? Isn't this like the 6th or 7th time this has happened? I swear people are always mad at Ludwig about this. Ludwig said it was a shot collar and then he took it back and said it wasn't a shot collar or something. I actually don't know. I'm making it up based on context clues. So, but yeah, this is like the 6th or 7th time Ludwig's done. I like just don't see this is it for Ludwig, bro. I think you're coping.
To say what everybody wants to hear. And if anybody gives you any backlash, you're going to fold immediately. Just like Valkyrie. Valkyrie fucking apologized for merely talking to Asmongold. What the fuck is that? Jesus. I mean, holy crap. Did I look like a pussy when I drank out of that straw? I always feel like I look like a pussy when I drink out of that straw.
Plus, he's got some spots on his bald head. Looks
I
gross.
I'm bald today, too. I just looked in the camera. Weird. Anyways. Got this new water. Tastes really fucking good. It's like clean. I don't know. It feels good. I'm trying to get off soda, but it's hard. You know, Lud would make a good point.
It looks a bit like Cyrax.
This is a quick W for you, Lud. You did farm some based off of this. I even snapped a couple times and said, yes, Queen. When
yeah, we're going to cover it, Marie. We'll get there.
95% of these streamers, and you wouldn't even go to Hassan's funeral if he fucking died. And I think that's pretty based.
Yeah, is that true? Ludwig said, I wouldn't go to Hassan's funeral if he died. Like, we're not that close. Like, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm glad you at least acknowledge that all of your relationships are fake. I don't really waste my time with too many fake relationships. I don't really waste my time making streamer friends.
I would speak at the funeral.
I do try to, actually, if there's a reoccurring character on my stream or I'm collabing with someone quite frequently, it's due to the fact that I really enjoy their presence. But every day I learn that's not how you get ahead in this world at all. It's not. That's not how you make it as a big time streamer. And that's why I know I'll never get big. Ever. I understand that.
Is he not already big?
I understand.
Dude, this guy is so miserable and insecure and unsatisfied. It's crazy. Holy fuck.
You
can see why he bots. You can see why he bots.
Because the problem is that this shit is way too real to me.
We know.
to quote every black woman ever, I'm a real ass bitch in this fake ass world. Yes. I need to go get some food stamps. I say what I mean what I say, and every day I learn that is not how you get ahead in this world. Be fake as fuck, befriend everyone, stand for nothing.
Yeah, Hugh Anthony coded behavior, Hugh Anthony type behavior. A real ass bitch.
Just be a fucking dick sucking yes man. That's it. There's a lot to think about.
Are we almost there?
I remember when YouTube first started, it really felt like it really was about meeting all these people.
I think we're almost at the Chud segment, guys.
But now, more and more often, these videos just feel like people trying to convince you of this image that they aren't, and they really want you to convince you that they're who you're going to watch and not just letting it happen. Everything's so corporate, everything's so fucking fake, and it's just disgusting. And then even worse, You know what? I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I'm so like fourth wall immersion break. I'm sure there's like some ugly fuck reacting to this video right now being like, what the fuck? What is this guy even saying? I was trying to do a Russian accent, but that probably wasn't too good.
Dude, this is a day after this Chud clip goes super fucking, you know, goes up to like top RSF for a bit and then gets posted around Twitter. All I say, so in a Russian accent that sounds exactly like a poor attempt at a British accent ends up sounding Australian. Right after going, we're some ugly fuck. We're watching this right now, reacting to this right now. He's so mad. He's so mad, guys. He is so fucking mad. It's crazy. He sees any clip sent into a fucking rage. And you just know this one got him because it's calling out the fucking, but it's just like, this just got under his skin like crazy because it is just so blatant. It's such an obvious dunk. It's got nothing to do with him really being a rapist. You know, it's got nothing to do with that. It is just like, you're a lying fucking dishonest hack fucking bastard. And it just got under his skin so fucking bad. It's so clear, so obvious. It's just so fucking embarrassing, dude. 1 million sub YouTuber, big streamer, just fucking literally Chud lives rent-free in his fucking head over one clip.
I just assumed the guy would be Russian. And then saying some shit like, projection much? So stupid. Whatever.
Look how upset he is, man.
Projection much? So stupid. Whatever. The streaming world, guys, it really does suck ass. It really does.
Wow.
But I genuinely think Asmongold and Aiden Ross and XQC doing the streamer awards, their own streamer awards, I genuinely think that that is so enormous for the streaming world. Dude. Every streamer's a narcissist.
Dude, streamer awards were nothing. The streamer awards were nothing. No one gives a fuck about the streamer awards. It's a fucking laughing stock. Why do you think the other one is going to be any better?
Including myself. I love myself a lot. I love the man who I am, and every day I try to be a better person. I really do. I think you have to be a narcissist to even be a streamer. To think that you're even worthy of anybody watching you is insane. And that goes.
This is just like out-of-date retarded take.
Well.
So I think someone was saying in Discord earlier, but I think it was don't kill friends or whatever. But like this is like maybe true when it was like early, but now loads of people try streaming. It's just pretty common. The idea that everyone that tries to be a streamer is a narcissist is just like not. It's just obviously not true. It's like ridiculous.
Like Kuno, for sure. Shit, Emmy. You know, fuck what, 5 Up. You know, like, you have to be so arrogant to think that people would, like, deserve, like, you know what I mean? Like, to think that you deserve thousands of people watching you, to even go live, I think you have to have a little bit of an ego. You have to. But I think all streamers want is recognition for their hard work. And the Streamer Awards gives them that, to where people are willing to do anything to dick suck that circle. But now there's a new circle. And that new circle, oof, it's full of people that you're not supposed to talk to. But I know if there's awards on the line, there's going to be a lot more people talking to them.
Yeah, well, yeah. My friend group's way cooler than the other friend group, bro. Any sane person hates all of you. Any sane person thinks you're all subhuman, okay? The Twitch aristocracy is no better than the Kick aristocracy or vice versa, okay? No one's sitting here thinking, oh, wow. Oh, you know, the Twitch lefties really suck, but maybe the Asmongold right-wingers will be actually really epic. No, you're all, like, subhuman. You're all legitimately not worth consideration. No. It's no difference.
Friend awards are over. And maybe we can actually get people winning awards off their merit.
Yeah, you're all parasites.
Who they know. We will see. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
I don't even know if I can stomach this Emeru allegation, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll have a look at it briefly, I guess. But yeah, that's the Tectone video. See anything about Chud, see anything about Emeru.